The ancient underground city of 20,000 people, Cappadocia, Turkey, is famous for its underground cities. There were once about 250 of them. These settlements were carved from tuff. Tuff is a type of pliable volcanic ash rock. Underground cities were safe havens, used to hide from invaders. The largest of them lay hidden away for centuries. The ancient city was called Derinkuyu. Today it's known as Derinkuyu. Derinkuyu is not isolated. It's connected to other subterranean settlements by tunnels. The inner-city tunnels stretch for miles. Derinkuyu could have housed as many as 20,000 inhabitants. It's also located at an impressive depth of over 250 feet. This city owes its existence to prehistoric volcanic eruptions. These eruptions occurred several million years ago. Layers upon layers of tuff built up gradually. Eventually, they solidified into stable rock. Ancient Cappadocians probably didn't know about the eruptions, but they discovered something more important. They could carve their dwellings into the tuff. Derinkuyu was likely established by the Phrygians. They inhabited Cappadocia in the 8th and 7th centuries BC. In the Roman era, the population was Christianized. They began to include chapels in their underground dwellings. Early Christians may have actually escaped underground. This would have allowed them to escape from Roman persecution. But Derinkuyu reached its peak in the Byzantine era. The Arab-Byzantine Wars lasted from the 7th to the 11th centuries AD. Muslims used Derinkuyu as a refuge. It was then that the connecting tunnels were added. The ancient builders tried to make Derinkuyu livable. It had to be comfortable as well as safe. City entrances were fitted with round stone doors. Each door weighed up to 1,000 pounds. The doors ensured that invaders couldn't gain entry inside. If they did, the narrow hallways forced people to traverse single file. This made Derinkuyu a lot easier to defend. More than 50 ventilation shafts were drilled to bring in fresh air. Air ducts were built to distribute it around Derinkuyu. Waste was stored in pots and then transported above ground. In many ways, Derinkuyu was a fully functioning city. There were areas and stables for livestock. There were numerous wells to provide drinking water. Archaeologists have discovered communal rooms, kitchens, and bathrooms. There were schools, wine cellars, and oil presses. This suggests that the residents produced their own food. But one thing was unique to the Derinkuyu complex. It's a spacious room with a barrel-vaulted ceiling. It was used as a religious school. To the left of the room are separate rooms. These were probably used as studies. Derinkuyu has a total of 5 levels. Several vertical staircases lead down from the 3rd and 4th levels. They open onto a cruciform church on the lowest level. Derinkuyu has been open to the public since 1969, but only about half of the city is accessible. A large part of the complex is still unexplored.